Hello and welcome to Core Mobile, where we believe in making healthcare mobile, efficient and coordinated. Core Mobile offers multiple targeted solutions. CoreySurg for perioperative services in both inpatient and outpatient facilities, Corey Health and CoreyPatient for post-acute care settings, whether a patient is accessing ambulatory facilities or in the home, to maximize population health and of interest to payers. Corey ER is targeted towards emergency services. Here we tell you more about CoreySurg, and you can find more information about our other offerings in another location. CoreySurg is a mobile device-based solution, and communication and information access and update is done through a simple and intuitive interface. CoreySurg is available on both iOS and Android devices. CoreySurg offers advantage in three main areas. It offers seamless team communication and coordination and enhanced workflow collaboration. Predictive Analytics based on location intelligence and real-time alerts keep a watchful eye on workflow, and CoreySurg predicts and helps you solve problems before they occur. CoreySurg also offers real-time visibility of team performance against key performance indicators. And finally, CoreySurg offers mobile, context-based information access and update. Team coordination and workflow collaboration is all about effective communication. Communication within CoreySurg takes place around a patient in a specific context, those patients on your schedule, for example. Using the one-to-one communication feature, messages between sender and recipient remain private. Using team communication feature, your status updates and notes about the patient are instantly visible to all team members, thereby maximizing coordination. Real-time updates on team member and patient locations maximize team efficiency because no one spends time looking for one another. Using the patient-family communication feature, you can text or email patient families to ensure that they're available when a surgeon is ready to speak with them following a procedure. When we talk about so much communication, it's important to say that CoreySurg is fully HIPAA compliant. And CoreySurg also takes advantage of a mobile device handset features in that you can enter your notes and communications by typing on the keyboard, or also very conveniently using the voice-to-text feature. Speak into the device, it converts it to text, and just hit send. You can also take action from CoreySurg. You can issue orders, you can order prescriptions, and complete checklists anywhere, anytime. Predictive Analytics for real-time workflow optimization and real-time visibility of performance against key performance indicators of interest. For example, operating room turnover times, which is the time between wheels out of the previous patient and wheels in of the next patient, and includes the time to ready the OR and also ready the next patient. Patient turnaround times, this is the time between patient check-in and the time the patient is discharged from the post-anesthesia care unit. % first case on-time starts and % second case on-time starts, along with operating room idle times, are also of interest to many institutions. So here's an example of Predictive Analytics output. You can see in row A, these are target turnaround times. This is what an administrator wants to happen and is the amount of time a patient should spend at each stage of the process. Row B is what's happening right now, real-time feedback and predictions. You can see here how in pre-op and anesthesia everything went to plan, but there's a problem in surgery and it's now predicted to take longer than expected. If that happens, administrators will receive push notifications in real time warning them of delays and potential disruptions. And if necessary, the administrators can reassign staff in the post-anesthesia care unit right from their mobile device to make sure that there are staff available when that patient is now predicted to come out of surgery, so the patient goes through the process as smoothly as possible. Again, the administrators can do that reassignment anywhere, anytime, right from their mobile device. CoreySurg also gives you actual turnaround times, what actually happened, so you can identify issues and take action, and also adopt best practices. Much of the intelligence for predictive analytics comes from location-based intelligence, and the sources of location and workflow intelligence are CoreySurg installed on a staff's mobile device and the location of that device at the work institution, patient RFID or Wi-Fi tags and the corresponding sensors throughout an institution if available. If you don't have RFID tagging on patients at your institution, then you can do manual updates through CoreySurg. Staff entering data in CoreySurg and the timestamps of that data entry give us intelligence into the process. And also non-sterile staff entering data in the operating room give us insight into what's happening in the operating room. So if we take a look at the nurse attending the patient on the right-hand side there, we know the location of the patient from the RFID tag on their wrist. We know the location of the nurse attending the patient from the location of her mobile device, and we know they're 0 feet and 0 minutes from one another, i.e. they're co-located. If the nurse wants to take a look and see where the next staff member assigned to that patient is in the institution, she can take a look in CoreySurg and understand that the next assigned staff member is 200 feet and 10 minutes away, so she knows exactly when that staff member is going to arrive to take care of her patient. If the nurse is looking for a transporter, an unassigned staff member, to move her patient to a new location, she can also do that from CoreySurg. The transporter has CoreySurg installed on their mobile device, and the nurse can see that the nearest transporter is 400 feet and 15 minutes away. So again, she has a good understanding of the workflow and how long she has to wait for the transporter to arrive to take her patient to a new location. Location of patient-assigned staff and unassigned staff, such as transporters, are determined with respect to the patient location without violating staff privacy when unassigned, on breaks, or outside of the work location. CoreySurg syncs with multiple data inputs to offer up-to-date information at your fingertips and pulls information about a particular patient into a single screen. It can pull information from electronic medical records, from diagnostic systems, from lab results systems, and from coverage systems, so you have the information you need accessible from a single screen. So I always like to say CoreySurg turns too much information in too many places into just the information I need right here, right now, to take care of the patient who's right in front of me. CoreySurg also pulls information based on various different contexts. So for example, it will pull information about all the patients on your schedule today. Or if a patient calls or leaves a message, it will understand that the patient's called based on their telephone number and pull the information into your mobile device, so when you call the patient back, you have the information to hand to have the best conversation. If you change location during the day, CoreySurg also understands when you've gone to a new location, and so it will pull down the information about the patients on your schedule in that new location. So CoreySurg does a lot of the searching and sorting for you and allows you to focus on what's important. So what are the benefits of using CoreySurg? Well, you can get 5 to 15 minutes reduction in operating room turnover times per patient. You can get 20% reduction in patient turnaround times, and using CoreySurg is an implementation of lean methodology. The return on investment is up to 25% operating room capacity expansion. Depending on the size of the institution, you can get 1 million plus in annual operational savings. And the reasonable cost of CoreySurg means you recover your investment in 2 to 3 months. So let's think about it like this. You need another operating room to take care of all your patients. If you have 5 operating rooms in your facility and you need a new OR, you have 2 options. You can either construct a new OR at the cost of $3 to $5 million, or you can increase the efficiency in each of your existing ORs by 20% by implementing CoreySurg. 5 times 20%, 100%. There is your new operating room, and the cost of CoreySurg is from $100 per user per year. So there you have it. CoreySurg makes perioperative services mobile, efficient, and coordinated. Don't forget that CoreySurg is available for both iOS and Android devices. Contact us today at info@coremobileinc.com. We'd love to work with you, and I thank you very much for your attention.